Okay guys, welcome to this reading. This is Who is in Love with You, and I'm going to use a variety of decks and go deep into who this person is. I'm going to ask the creator to give us let's give us all the information we need so you can identify who this is and what is a message for you will stand out to you, and that you get the discernment as well of what is not for you. You're just gonna forget about that, because this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate, but when something really resonates, and we ask that it jumps out at you. So this is a pre-energy primer, you could say. And I do my readings from the creator of all. I ask the creator of all to show up in the reading, make it really obvious. And also if there's healing needed, that you have resolution, you have resolve, and that you have healing of your heart. Okay guys, 1, 2 or 3. Let's start with 1. 3 of Angels. Clarification. Okay. That can mean that you're a little bit confused at the moment about a certain person who's in love with you, but it's giving you mixed messages. This person could give you gifts, or could have even given you flowers, but it's not showing fully in a way you can understand how this person feels. So perhaps you feel that you give up to this person but you don't get back as much. You could feel that this person is hot and cold. Is playing maybe a little bit of games. Maybe this person ignores you, hoping you're gonna be the one making contact. This person could pretend not to like you, or not show how much they like you. Okay, I'm gonna ask from the dream deck to get some clarification as well. Make it really obvious to you who this person is. This person could have hurt your feelings as well. This person could have, especially if this person is afraid to let you know how they feel, could be showing you the opposite of how they feel. So they could have been maybe a little bit harsh to you, maybe they've ignored you, and they're unable to show you how they feel. They're a bit scared of you finding out how deep their feelings are. Okay, fire. This person is very passionate about you. This person has passionate feelings for you, but doesn't know how to communicate feelings. This person wants to show you how much he or she feels and how much feelings they have, but they're afraid. They try and contain it, but it's all bottling up. It's bottled up emotions. This person, I feel, has given you gifts, okay? This is someone who's given you gifts, has been very sweet to you, but then you get mixed messages, okay? So let's find out from Master Your Life with the Norse Gods and Goddesses deck. It's just a mini deck. It's not for sale at the moment. It has a printing error on it. So this one is not for sale currently, but I'm going to fix it up and it will be for sale again. 3 of Angels can also mean that you or this person could have been in and out of other relationships as well. I also feel like this is someone you know that's in your friend group, okay? I feel that. And other people could like this person, and this person knows that other people are liking you. So there's a lot of fear of rejection, competition, that kind of thing. Baldur just fell out. So this is someone who could have had a bit of a troubled past. This is someone who could have gone through some difficulties. There could have been, in some cases, problems with addictions that they had to overcome, and they've gone through some kind of rehabilitation of some kind. They have to detox themselves, mind, body and soul. They had to really get their life back on track. They could have made bad decisions, and now they're learning to make good decisions. And then Freya fell out. So this is someone who there could have been a lot of drama around this person, and now they're basically finding themselves again. And Odin. So okay, so there's a strong family connection to this person, because in Norse mythology this is actually Frigga, not Freya, because this is an error in my deck. It's supposed to say Frigga. So Frigga and Odin, they are together in Norse mythology, and Baldur is their son. So for some of you, this is someone that you have a child with, okay, and you are parenting together. This is someone, if it's not a child, that you have given some kind of birth to, like maybe you work together on a project, maybe you have creativity between you, that you're giving birth to creative projects. I feel like this is someone who is very family oriented, who children really likes this person. I feel like this is someone who understands younger people, who understands what they're going through. This is someone who most likely have an inner child that they have to do a lot of healing around themselves. There could have been some abandonment issues. There's a lot of misunderstandings, I feel, in family. And they want to become this Odin character. And Odin in Norse mythology is, very wise, very strong, a leader. So they want to go from Baldur to Odin. They want to go from either boy to man, or from girl to woman. So they want to grow up. This is someone who might need to do a bit of growing up, or they feel like they need to improve on themselves. So they feel like they haven't been mature enough. They need to mature more. And there's been a lot of fears. There's been a lot of fears of not fitting in, and that stopped this person from growing. Those fears of trying to be someone that they're not. They need to be their own true, authentic selves. Okay, let's find out more in the Elder Futhark rune deck. So this is someone who wants to make the right sacrifices now. I get Tivas. This is someone who wants to make do the right thing. This is someone who wants to do the right thing. Get Frigga with Dagas. So this is someone who most likely has gone through a bit of difficulties and is able to inspire others. And Odin with Feu, which means wealth. So this is someone who wants to also heal their finances, who wants to also, I feel, realizes it's not so much about luck, it's about cause and effect. So they're learning that what they're putting in is also the reward that they're getting. Okay, so I'm gonna get some messages for you in the messages from your person. So this is the message from this person to you. You are so beautiful. This person could have given you compliments and said that you are very beautiful. Could have written you a message complimenting your looks. Okay, could show us which one. Whoa. You're so unique. So this person fell in love with your individuality. Both your looks and your personality. They think you are completely different from everybody else. You inspire this person. They think you are very magical. I visit you in dream time, and I put that on Odin. Now Odin is someone who travels a lot in Norse mythology. So this is someone who most likely also have very strong dreams, who wants to get your attention through dream time as well. And this person wants to be in your energy. So there's a lot of astral projection, there's a lot of meeting up in the astral world. If you keep a dream journal, you have dreams about this person, you might be able to remember them. This person wants to get your attention and tell you how they feel. They want you to know exactly how they feel. Okay. So, worth exploring. So this is someone who wants to see if there has been some kind of plan put in place, something that you're thinking about doing, or maybe you even plan to do something together. You might have discussed a lot of things that you meant to do together, but then I get no. So it could have been that those plans didn't happen, or something fell through, something got in the way of what you planned to do. And that could have been caused problems either in your communication. It put stress, if it's a relationship, it could have put stress on your relationship. Something I feel has been delayed in some ways, and it was some plans that you were going to do. There was some kind of delay, mutual feelings. So I feel like this is someone that you also have feelings for. Okay. And then I get confused, and confused is connected here to the Three of Angels, clarification. It means this person is sending you mixed signals. So now I think you might have a good idea who this person is, and I am now gonna explore the arching of love, and then I'm gonna lay a full Celtic cross to find out more what's going on in this connection. But first, the arching of love. Who is in love with you? Make it really obvious. What is going on in this connection? Who's in love with pile 1? The present moment, there's someone who's in your life with fervor, which is passion, which is strength, which is intense heat. Okay, so this is someone that when you connect with this person, your body could heat up. So it's like, this is 61-16, so it's in mirroring. It's a mirror here. So this is someone you have intense chemistry with. Okay. And at the bottom, we get no in love. So it could be that there's so much passion and heat between you that it's really hard to ground this connection. So this person is a mirror and your opposite at the same time. Okay, because you see here, opposite. As you can see, it's a cacti here and a lotus there. So it's like complete opposite. But there is offering of love here. I don't know who is the cacti and who's the lotus. But it's almost like there's a heart here and there's a heart there. So it's like you have completely different communication styles when it comes to how you express your emotions, and that's why there's been miscommunication, and that's why there's been confusion. So you could be very confused because when you love someone you express it one way, but this person when he's in love expresses it in a completely different way. So I'm gonna now ask the Celtic cross using my Iron Tarot deck. What is going on in this connection? Who is this person who's in love with you? I have a feeling you know now who this person is, but this will make it even more obvious, or even clear out why things have been confusing. Why, from the other person's perspective as well, what's been going on. So ask Creator now to make it really obvious who this person is. And if anything needs clearing out, there's been confusion, that we have resolved, whatever is in the highest and best for pile 1. So this is someone who might bury themselves in work, because we get 10 of Wands. It's someone who could be workaholic, It could be someone who's very good at work but not very good at relationships. Like when it's professional relationships, they understand it, but when it's romantic, they might not understand romantic relationships. They don't know how to bridge it. They don't know what the rules are. So it could also be for some of you, we see what shows up as well, but for some of you this is someone that you work with, okay? Five of Swords. So Five of Swords in tarot is it's a situation that is abusive, that makes the seeker it's a restrictive energy, because the situation that you're in now, you can't blossom in it. So with this person who's in love with you, it could be in connection to this person, or that you're both in this situation that you can't blossom where you're at right now, because it's just a very restrictive energy. And in some cases it's also a very abusive energy. We're going to look in the runes as well, but this is a very let's ask a clarification with the runes actually, just for this energy here. We just want one rune to give us clarification. So it's relationship. So this is, if you're in a relationship, then it can be that this relationship is not working out. Like it could be an abusive relationship, or it has elements of very toxic, intense energy. And it could also be that moving forward together is just not possible at this time. So it could be that you just hit a complete wall in your relationship. If you're not together, this is someone who wants to move forward with you at all costs. It could be that this is a very overpowering personality. So maybe the time is not very favorable right now. So here is what's blocking, and that's Six of Swords. It could be like there's been things done that's very hard to forgive, and it could be outside pressure as well. But sometimes it is the relationship itself and the union itself that it's difficult to move forward in this connection. It could be that you feel like you're drowning, basically. And what to aim for? Get King of Swords. That means it's really important now that you keep a very cool head, keep a very level head. Be very analytical about this situation, because this situation, nothing is quite as it seems at the moment. You need to not feel guilty about this situation, because I feel like for some of you, you really blamed yourself here, but they want you to see things very logically, very matter-of-factly. What is actually happening here? See it as if you were giving advice to a friend. What would you say if this was a dear friend of you that went through what you're going through right now? What would you say? And give yourself the same advice. This is subconscious influences, Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles means there is a lot of creativity, there's a lot of need to self-express, there's a lot of need to create something that's unique. Whether or not someone wants it or not, that doesn't matter. What matters is that it's honest, that is what you want to create, basically. And it can also mean that you're making the most out of situations in your life, and you're used to doing this. This could be a pattern that you have always in your life managed to make the most and best out of all kinds of situations. But what I feel like with this situation is that you have to think very carefully now, because you might not be able to. We'll have a look at the other cards as well. You might not be able to make the most or make the best of this situation, because it can mean that there's something going on that will be brought to your awareness, but you might not be able to, especially if you want to save someone or help somebody. That might not be, who might not actually want you to help them, but maybe there's a bit of manipulation and things going on. So here is in recent past, and this is two personalities. Actually, there's five big major personalities here, but Five of Wands basically means that their personality clashes. So it's how you communicate. So this is someone who you make each other angry and upset, basically. And no one wants to be triggered all the time, but it's almost like this person is constantly triggering. Okay, so it's like a triggering connection that's always, it just feels like you always have to either defend yourself or like there's no room for your individuality. Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords speaks of a situation that seems harmless. As you can see, these two little very cute deers, and she's in the antlers, unable to move. So these two deers here, they have their own game. They're playing their completely different game. And it's not harmless and it's not innocent, but she doesn't know that. So she's stuck in this. She's stuck in this energy. And it just, the energy is that, it's the sort of energy that will just make you more and more self-conscious all the time. And that's the future energy. So the more you're in this situation, the more self-conscious you will become. So it's like, especially also with finances, you're going to end up feeling that even with your finances, you'll be unsure where you stand. So I'm going to pull a clarification for this one here. Yeah, Fehu. So it's financial strain on you as well. So this connection could also put an emotional strain on you. And here we get in the other person's position, Ace of Pentacles. So that means that there is this person could come with a financial burden, or there's something around this person and money. So it could mean that this person wants money from you or is using money to control you. Okay, so there's some way money is being used here in a very controlling way. And then we get the Tower in your position, which means that this is a connection that brings an emotional upheaval to your life. Let's ask for clarification. Dagas. Dagas is like a new day, it's a breakthrough, but it's like you are having a breakthrough, but it's like, are you having a breakthrough and a breakdown, or are you having, you know what I mean? Like it's this connection will bring out some extreme emotions in you, okay? And it will end up being a breakthrough, but it could feel more like a breakdown, okay, at the moment, or maybe it's something you've gone through or you're at the other side of it. But while you were connected to this person, if this is someone from your past, this person basically put you through some kind of breakdown. The situation or the union was extremely stressful, okay? This is a stressful union in that if it's not anything that's ever happened to you, this could be a warning as well to be very careful, because it could be someone who's in love with you that you don't know is in love with you, who wants to have a relationship with you, but they're saying this union is going to be, it's not a soulmate, okay? This I feel is a someone who wants you at all cost, okay? Surprise position is strength, so you're going to come out of this stronger, okay? So this whole situation is like a portal that you're going through it and you become a lioness, or if you're a man, you become a lion. So it's like you go from boy to man or girl to woman. So you're learning to be strong through this situation, and you have to have enormous courage as well. This situation creates strength and courage in you. And then at the end is the Devil. Strength is Leo energy, the Devil is Capricorn energy. So it could be that they are placements in your chart that is activated by this connection. It can also mean that the person that is in love with you has Capricorn energy, and you could be Leo, or it could be vice versa. But it's like the Devil in tarot is someone, as you can see, foil hat, going into the foil hat of this other person. It's like mind control. That's what it means. So this is someone who tries to control your mind. Let's get some more clarifications. Again, the Evas, which is someone who wants to control you in a relationship, okay? I'm gonna cast the runes and just get more information overall, but as you can see, this is an intense connection. Someone who's in love with you, but they probably don't know how to express love in a healthy way, and who wants to control you, okay? Okay. All right. I feel like this connection could have been completely unexpected, because we get Petro and it's kind of like, it's unexpected, but it's surrounded by runes. It's almost like something happened that was unexpected, and that's how you met. And this person wants to kind of, wants to almost put that thing in a bottle, whatever it was, that connection that you had, or this meeting, or this chance, destined, could be like felt like destiny that you met, that it was just completely out of the blue in some cases, or that you found out you had this spark, this passion, this connection. But I feel like it could be almost like this person wants to bottle that up, and you can't do that. Like, it needs to be free, it needs to flow, it needs to exist freely. It can't be controlled, it can't be bottled up. But it's almost like this person is so scared of what can't be controlled, like what is out of his or her control, that they try and control things that can't be controlled. These I feel like are your guides, and they are carefully watching this whole situation, okay? So there is a way out of this. If you're in a very toxic, abusive relationship, there is a way out. There is a way for you to fly, basically. It's going to be an opportunity for you to get out of this situation, okay? And then your life will flow. But at the moment, I feel like it's almost like someone wants to imprison you almost. So for some of you, if you don't know who this person is, this could be someone who is stalking you, okay? So you need to take a bit of care and safeguard your life if that's the case. But again, only take what resonates, and if this didn't resonate, then it was most likely not your pile, okay? And yeah, feel free to choose another pile. Okay guys, this is pile 2. Pile 1 was extremely intense. So we'll see what shows up for pile 2. Knight of Trees, Custodian. So this is someone who's in love with you, who is very grounded, who loves the natural world, who loves meditation. They could be a bit of a hipster type, you know. This could be someone who is really into meditation, nature, who likes to spend time in nature, who loves trees. They feel connected to God, they feel connected to nature, they believe everything is connected. They could follow a religious practice, but it's most likely one that connects this person with the natural world, with animals, with the trees, with everything that's alive. This person is most likely very humble, very grateful. They don't ask for much. They most likely want to have a very simple life. They most likely want to have a very peaceful life. This is someone I feel has expressed to you how they feel. You know how this person feels. I feel this person is very open about feelings. I don't think there's been any confusion there. And if you don't know who this person is, who has expressed, like no one has expressed feelings for you, this is someone who will express their feelings for you, okay? As soon as they're aware of their feelings, this is someone who's going to be very open about their feelings, okay? This is someone who believes in being open, believes in being honest, and they want a drama-free life, I feel. That's what I feel like. This person really just wants a drama-free existence. Now I'm going to ask in the dream deck to get some clarification as well, if we can get some more information who this person is. I feel like this is someone with a very loving heart. Okay. Get stairs at the bottom and flirting. So This is someone who wants to take your relationship higher. So flirting, this is someone you very well can be in a relationship with or had a relationship with. This is someone who wants a relationship with you. This is someone who has been flirting with you. This is again someone who's very open about feelings. And they want to climb up high. They want to elevate this connection. They believe in spirituality. This is someone who believes in love. And they want to express their love. And if you are already in union with this person, then this is someone who is expressing their love for you. This is someone with a very warm heart. They are monogamous. They want to take your relationship further. They want to take your connection further. So I'm gonna now get some messages from the Timeless deck. And you're gonna ask this person now to express their feelings for you. I fell in love with you at first sight. So this could be someone who has expressed how he or she feels, okay? It's love at first sight type of energy. This person is not confused. This is someone who says, I miss you so much. Or if you're not in union at the moment, this person is missing you. And if you are in union, this person is missing you when you're not together, okay? So this person is probably very open about their feelings. They're not afraid. They're more afraid of you not knowing how they feel. Forgiveness is needed. So if you have been fighting, they feel really awful about that, okay? They don't want to fight with you. They want to take the relationship to the next level. They don't want to fight with you. They don't want to have any kind of conflict with you, okay? So I'm going to get some messages from the Pure Love Oracle deck. One-sided, playing games, friends. So this could be someone that you have a friend connection with who's in love with you, and there could have been back and forth in regards to this connection. I get false twin at the bottom, but I don't want you to worry too much about twin flames, because getting hung up in twin flames, I feel will lead people astray. So if you have been saying I want to meet my twin flame, you could have manifested something that doesn't even really exist, okay? So if you want to manifest true love, ask for your most compatible divine soulmate. So it could be that you've been actually asking, you're trying to manifest love, and then you manifest something that doesn't even really exist. So if you change your words from twin flames to soulmate, this love can blossom, okay? Because I feel like this if you've been looking for something else that doesn't really exist and you're looking for it in a relationship, that is actually a soulmate relationship that has a lot of potential, but then you're trying to make it into something that's not even for your highest good, okay? So I don't recommend for anyone to use the word twin flame. I would use soulmate, okay? But you have free will, so you can do as you choose. But don't sabotage a strong connection. What I'm getting is, for some of you, don't throw away a diamond for a rock, okay? Because for some of you, the connection you have here is a real strong divine connection, okay? Okay, I'm gonna also have a look here in this flew out. This is in the Norse gods and goddesses, and it's the Hugin and Munin. So it could be someone you have a lot of communication with, okay? Someone you have a deep connection with this one. There could be a bit of gossip about this person. It could also be someone from your past that is reaching out to you again. It can be a friend from the past. So that's someone who maybe it was one-sided. Your friend was in love with you, but you weren't in love with your friend in return. So this is someone who could have felt a bit jaded in love. They could have felt like they loved you more than you loved them. They want you to see them. They want you to recognize them as a soulmate. See, I got that. While I was shuffling, I got this person wants you to see that they are your soulmate. So don't ask for twin, okay? Forget about twin. If you ask for soulmate, this person will present himself as your soulmate, okay? There's more to this connection than what I think you realize to start with. So here we get Sleipnir. So that means that this connection has a lot more to offer you than what you thought, okay? That's what I'm getting strongly. So this can be also that you're a little bit different, maybe culturally as well, but this connection will take you places and see things and do things that you didn't even think was possible, okay? This will open the door to the world, okay? This will open the door to the world for you to see there's a completely other side to life. Okay. Creativity is at the bottom. Then I'm getting Kenas in insight, so there's insightful communication between you. This is someone who has a lot to teach you. And this person can offer you a lot of status, I feel. So if the person you're thinking about is someone who will have lower your status, then that's not the one. This is someone who will increase your status. We get both Manas and Sleipnir. They are the two cards for increase in personal status. We get Fehu in Sleipnir, which means wealth. So this is someone who will give you status. Being connected to this person will give you a lot of status, okay? So this is someone who probably comes from either a very good family or have achieved a lot in their life, and therefore is regarded a catch, okay? And that's what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm going to clear these cards now, and I'm going to ask the I Ching of Love. Okay. At the bottom, long-term commitment. So if this is someone you are in a long-term commitment with, or this is someone who wants to offer you long-term commitment, this is someone who has substance. The crucible. So this is someone who will open doors for you to see the world in just part of the world that you didn't even know existed. Fatal event. Okay, so that can mean that there has been karmic fatal events happening, and we're going to add some clarification there that could have disrupted this connection. Okay, let's find out. So Lagus. Someone could have escaped, have had a little bit of that escapism mindset. Could have been that someone wasn't concentrating, and for some of you, this is not for all of you, but there was a lack of concentration, and then there was some lack of concentration. But it could also be just that the flow of this connection created a fatal event. So it could have been that you were separated by forces that was out of your control. But it could also have been that for some of you that there has been some accident, could have been an accident. It could be something going on that shaped this connection that was out of your control. It could have been an accident of some kind. Okay. Now I'm going to ask the tarot cards we're going to do a full Celtic cross and find out about this connection. Okay, I'm just going to show this. I just fell out. I'm not going to. So basically, Magician can speak of your highest soulmate, okay, or certainly a very compatible soulmate. And I get it with Page of Cups and Queen of Cups. So this is someone that you have felt a very strong psychic and intuitive connection to. But maybe for whatever reason, the timing was a little bit off. It could just be the timing, okay? Or maybe the timing wasn't right. Seven of Swords just fell out. So Seven of Swords can just be when someone is very individualistic and they're just so in their own sort of routine, or they're so into their own way of life that they're just, for whatever reason, it's just the wrong kind of time, okay? So maybe whoever is in this pile, they're very independent and they're not really wanting to let go of a lot of their independence at this stage. Okay, let's find out more. Okay, pile 2. Show us creator pile 2 in a way that we can fully understand and accept. Who is this person who's in love with pile 2? Okay, so at the bottom is Knight of Wands, one of my favorite. Love this card. It's such a sweet energy. This is someone very happy, very optimistic, very loving, almost a little bit too good to be true kind of person. So this is someone very good looking. They are extremely charismatic. But I feel like it's someone monogamous, okay? So if you've been dealing with someone who's not monogamous, then I don't think it's that person, because Knight of Wands is someone who they want to give of themselves. They want to have a spiritual connection that grows stronger over time, okay? So that's Knight of Wands. This person that is in love with you could even have a bit of these features as well. So this is someone who's most likely traveled a lot as well. Yeah, see here, Wheel of Fortune. You see the surfer guy there in the middle? It's like there's always something going on with this person. There's always some fun. There's a fun energy. This is someone who makes your life exciting. This is someone who's adventurous. Four of Wands as block just means that the foundation was probably not set properly. So it could mean that there was some cracks in the foundation. That's what it can mean. So we'll find out more. Three of Pentacles, what you should aim for is really be, so basically for Three of Wands, and this can be both for you and the person who's in love with you, is to focus at the moment on your craft that is bringing you in money. So it's like a specific skill that you do for job that brings you in money. That's going to be incredibly important to help ground this connection. So if this is not a grounded connection, then for some reason, you being grounded in your career or your job, and the same thing goes for your person, it's going to help with this connection. It's almost like you need a solid foundation. So maybe the person that's in love with you has not got a solid foundation yet. But Emperor at the bottom, this person do know how to create a solid foundation. This is an Aries energy, very competitive, very strong, but fun. This is someone who, when you're around this person, you feel recharged. The Emperor is someone who wants to be the Emperor. Like, this is someone who feels already that they have this charisma. They feel like they have the whole world in their hands a lot of the time. They feel already at the top of their game. So you get Justice. So for some of you who have been through some really fatal events, it could be that there is some legal issues involved if there was an accident. But it can also mean that there was a fatal event in your that was the backdrop of your connection as well. So it's not always, it can be other people connected to you as well. It doesn't have to be this specific person, okay? But it's almost like something needs to be safeguarded, something needs to be protected, because there's something else going on that that could be damaging. And Seven of Cups in the future means that it could be a little bit difficult to ground this connection if you're not already in a relationship, just because of the dreamy energy. So that has to do with the foundation as well, not living in kind of fantasy world a little bit, not knowing how to ground the connection. So Four of Wands being the block, being the foundation not being laid properly. The cards are saying aim for structure in your career. This goes for both of you. Seven of Cups in the future is like the dream world is to lessen the effect of the negative effects of Seven of Cups. A lot of times Seven of Cups is really positive. It's like you're daydreaming, you're relaxing. But sometimes, especially if you try to have a real relationship, what you need is time together, basically. So it could be that there's going to be a lot of online communication. Six of Cups as the other person. So this is a person that is in love with you. This is someone you probably have known for a while. It comes across as someone who feels like home to you. Six of Cups is a very kind, loving person. Again, it's someone who is very connected to his or her inner child. Then I get, for you, Five of Swords, it could be that you have been very hurt and damaged in the past by relationships. You're not willing to really go through anything like that again. You could think that this person is too good to be true, or that you can't trust anyone. So if there's been abuse in your life in the past, that can also be what is stopping you from trusting in this connection. Then get Six of Swords. This is going to be a complete surprise to you. This person could come and visit you, I feel. If you live far apart, it could also be that you will have a resolve around all of the things that have been holding you back in regards to self-love, and also trusting someone to let someone in. You're going to be able to move away from that. You're going to move into calmer water. And then we get the Fool. So the Fool is someone who is so optimistic about the future. This is someone who lives in the moment. This is someone who feels that anything and everything is possible. But again, they could be a little bit too impulsive. So maybe you think this person is just too impulsive, too like you don't know if you can trust this person, because it's almost like this person is promising you the world, but it's like it's too good to be true. This person comes in with strong energy, they have no fear, but maybe you feel like this unrealistic. So you think that you have beliefs around this person to be unrealistic. And you feel like this person is just a dreamer, basically. But I do feel like this person is very connected to divinity. This person has complete faith that everything will work out. But maybe you have sensed somewhere in this person that there is a little bit of lack of substance, okay? And if that's your intuition, you always have to go with your intuition, okay? So it could be that you're just from different worlds, okay? So culturally, you could be a little bit different. So this person could come across to you as has unrealistic expectations. Okay, so I'm getting Otala reversed, which I feel is when there's been things that has happened that has been of low morale. So it could be that if again it has to do with things that could have happened to you in the past. So it could have been neglect, abuse. It could have been just bad things that has happened in your life. They could be connected to fatal events, as we saw in the I Ching of Love. Like fatal events, things that you're dealing with that maybe this person has no awareness of, because they've never gone through anything like that and can't really understand that part of you. Then we get Theories as reversed when someone has an inability to defend themselves. So maybe you feel like this person is just coming on too strong, or maybe it's not really understanding why you're more, maybe a little bit more reserved in this connection. Maybe this person is just ready to go, but you need to have more balance. You want more balance in this connection. So this can also have to do with your past and his foolish optimism, his or her foolish optimism. But here we get Evas with Sovelos. I do feel like this is a connection that has potential, okay? Evas is relationship and Sovelo is success. So I feel like this connection has potential. So if you, especially for those of you who've been using the word twin flame in your manifestations, you could have manifested a very immature person actually through that, because in some cases when you use the word twin flame, you get an immature version of yourself. So you get someone that you used to be like 20 years ago, kind of thing, like, you know what I mean. So if you use soulmate, then this person will come in on a soulmate vibration, compatible soulmate vibration. Or you will just clear this person out of your life altogether, because if this person then isn't your soulmate, will come in a soulmate energy. Okay, so I wouldn't manifest twin flame and get someone coming in on that twin flame energy. Twin flame is not something that is I don't advise that, but for some of you, you actually manifested a very childlike, or in some cases childish person coming in that is very much unlike you, but someone you used to be. Okay, and for others, this is a soulmate, but maybe you're holding your soulmate to the standards of twin flame, thinking a twin flame is someone who's going to be perfect exactly how you want this person. So there needs to be a bit more realistic expectations in love. Use the word soulmate, the highest and best, most compatible divine soulmate, or soul flame if you still want to bring in that flame energy. Because I do feel for especially if you work on this connection, this could be a very abundant and positive connection. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. If this didn't resonate, feel free to check out the other piles. Bye! Okay, so you get the retreat, reversed contemplation, and it's actually the hermit reversed. So this speaks, actually if you look at, just want to hold it up right, this is Uluru, so Ayers Rock. Okay, so this is a sacred place in Australia. Your person, the person that's in love with you, could have been actually gone through some kind of almost like a violation of some kind. It could have been that there's been some kind of trauma done to this person. This person does not feel like they are in retreat or have their own sacred space for whatever reason anymore, because it's in reversed. So there's been some kind of almost like sabotage of this person in some way. It could be that this person just feel completely excluded from the world, feel like there's been breakdown of boundaries. There could have been violence, there could have been misunderstandings. There's a lot of, I think there's been definitely two worlds colliding in this person's life. So this person could have lived at odds with his or her own beliefs. This person could have felt or have been violated in some kind of way. So depending on what we're going to have a look obviously more, but there is something that's happened in this person's life that they feel like they need to restore and heal from. Okay, so I'm going to ask the dream deck. I'm going to ask the creator to show us who is this person in a way that you can understand, feel and accept. Something specific. Okay, so here we go. See how this person is running away? There's been some kind of disaster moment happening. There's a lot of worrying, a lot of bad things has happened. Could have been there's been a bad breakup between you two. Because you see the woman is here left behind and he's running, but there's so many clouds. There's been conflict, there's been misunderstandings. It has been, maybe this person has been told to leave your space, or maybe you told this person to go away, or like there's been something happened between you that this person feel like something's been ruined, wrecked. Things are not the same anymore. When we get writing here, so this could be someone who has writing talent, someone who knows how to communicate their feelings when they get to write it down. But this person most likely feels completely alien to this world. They feel maybe they don't belong here. They feel like this planet is just too harsh, the environment is too crazy here. They don't understand this place. Okay, they don't like it here most likely. They find wherever they're living at the moment is just not gelling with them very much. So let's get a message from your person to see if we get some more. But I just feel like this person is feeling really low, feeling like the world is a bit against him or her. And you could also be writing to each other as well. You get a lot of written messages from this person. Okay. I fell in love with you at first sight. I need you. So this is someone who most likely has expressed feelings. You could have rejected this person, or this person could feel rejected. You are so unique. You are so beautiful. You ignite my soul. So this person really was attracted to your looks, your expression, your personality. This person feels like you are, there's no one else like you. There's just one of you. And you can't be replaced. So if there's been a bad breakup between you, this person could just feel like they're never gonna find someone like you again. Okay, let's get true love messages. It could have been maybe an argument between you guys. This person also could be extremely stressed. So if you are in a relationship, there could be other stresses in this person's life that is putting pressure on your relationship as well. As soon as you surrender, it's a bottom card. The stars are aligning. So this person really is connected also to the stars, because this person here who's writing really reminds me of an alien. And Uluru reversed, you know, it is a sacred space. It's a very sacred space, and a lot of indigenous cultures around the world are very connected to star people, okay? So I feel like this person is like a star person who feels incredibly connected to you, but maybe feels like the world also is a very harsh place. I'm getting twin flame, unbreakable soul bond, and I'm not a huge fan of the term twin flame, but this could be your primary soulmate, your most compatible soulmate. Break the pattern. So it could be that there's like just a pattern, a habit that needs to be broken, that is maybe putting pressure on this connection. But I feel like this is a strong connection. We get unbreakable soul bond, the stars are aligning, twin flame. This is someone you are most likely either you have had a bad breakup with this person, but you're still very connected on a soul level. And if you are in separation and you want to manifest this person back into your life, you can do so, because this person is still in love with you. Okay, let's ask the Norse gods and goddesses to get more information on who this person is. And if this is a soulmate that you incarnate with a lot, there could be a lot of soulmates, you know, there is a lot of karma between soulmates. So it could be that you just need to break a pattern that you fall into time and time again in the different lifetimes that you're together. Okay. Baldur with Freya. So Baldur is when someone is changing. They have gone through some kind of dark night of the soul and they're reborn again, and they want to create a better world, basically. And then we get Freya, which is a soulmate card. Then we get Draupnir, and the underlying energy is Valkyrie. So Draupnir is your abundance, Valkyrie is your victory, and you will adapt to this situation together as a couple, whatever it is that's going on. And if you're not in union, I feel like this has potential of being a very fruitful and abundant union. And I feel like there are forces in the universe at the moment working together to help you guys have union. Okay. So Gebo means gift. So this person that you're asking about, or this person who's in love with you, you might not ask about this person particularly, but this person who is in love with you has a special gift. So it could be very gifted. This person could have given you a gift, but also this is someone I feel like you have been in a serious relationship, and you could already be in a relationship with this person. And we get partnership, Evas in Freya, so that again reinforces that for a lot of people watching this is someone you are in relationship with. Then we get security in Draupnir. Then security in Draupnir, which means abundance. That's kind of abundance on security in abundance. So I feel like this is a very secure connection. Then we get strength in victory. So again, it's like there's a lot of things are lining for you. A lot of things are working in your favor right now, I feel. So this connection has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. So let's have a look in the I Ching of love. Okay, show me, Creator, in a way that pile 3 can fully understand and accept, and they know and understand who is in love with them in the highest and best way, with grace and ease. Okay, so underlying is falling in love. So it's very likely that you're in love with this person as well. Friendship, obsession and greed. Okay, so that can be the break the pattern, because we did get Draupnir with Otala. So that can mean that there could be too much focus on like material stuff. So maybe this person is a little bit of a workaholic. I did, when I saw this picture here, walking away, it's kind of like hurrying off to work maybe. Maybe the priorities need to change a little bit. Maybe they need to be more home work balance. So you get friendship, obsession and greed, and falling in love. So I want to get clarification on obsession and greed. So all the runes fell face down, which basically it could mean that it's something that is very hard to break. It's like a pattern around money that could be very, very hard for this person to break. And that has to do with their beliefs around money, that has to do with feeling maybe they've gone through poverty in their life, and they're just never ever going to go through anything like that again in their lives. Let's ask again. This shows a little bit of clarification. Just one rune, not wanting to elaborate on it, but it could just be that this person does not want to change this pattern at this time, and that could cause stress on your relationship, or this could also be why there has been problems, if there has been problems. So break the pattern. As soon as you surrender, then something needs to be surrendered around money. Okay, and then this is really positive energy here, friendship and falling in love. So obsession and greed is it's not ready to be released yet, but you can pray around this issue here, and it will begin to be resolved. And you can ask to even heal your own money related issues, because soulmates are so connected that once you start working on your own stuff, your soulmate, on some level, your soulmate is picking up on the new programs, and it's a lot easier for your soulmate then to release and heal as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna have a look in my I Am Tarot deck. I'm gonna do a full Celtic cross, and we get clarifications as we go along in the tarot cards. So it could be a very ambitious person, a very like a go-getter kind of person. Okay, Creator, show us in a way we can understand, feel and accept. Thank you, Creator. In the highest and best way, with grace and ease. Thank you, Creator. Oh, to get the Tower here, so there could have been a lot of stress, and it could be financial stress. It could be things that you thought you could rely on that suddenly is not so secure anymore. Put that to the side for now. So situation, Six of Cups, it speaks of it speaks that the situation now feels like home, like this person feels like home to you. So when you're connected to this person, that person feels like you've always known this person. But there has been Five of Swords could be why we got obsession and greed, and why we see the Tower here. Because Five of Swords speak of some kind of abusive past. It could have been an abusive past, or it could be a situation that was abusive, exploitative, and it's almost like it's competitive, but in a way that there are no winners. Okay, it's that kind of competition. Like no one can win in this competition, only losers, because it's the game is that everybody lose. So this is like a game you can't win at. That's the energy of Five of Swords. When it's upright, it's basically a situation where you don't blossom. But when it's crossed like this, and it's crossing Six of Cups, it could be that you have different beliefs around children, how to bring up children, how to raise a family. Like you could have completely different beliefs when it comes to the home life, the home side of things. So Six of Swords in what you should aim for, and Six of Swords, as you can see, it's this little boy traveling across the ocean on Swan, and Swan is grace. So grace will take you out of troubled water to a safe haven. So to get to grace, forgiveness could be needed, okay? Because I feel like you're very connected to your inner child, but I feel like you being so connected to inner child could have triggered this person who on some level could have disconnected from his or her inner child. So you could have brought up a lot of inner child wounding in this person. Page of Swords, someone who was wise beyond their years as a child. You could have felt a lot older than what you were growing up. You could have seen through so much illusion, so much lies. Like you just knew when people were lying, and you had this gift of just seeing through all the BS basically. And that some people got nervous around you, most likely when you were a child. But I feel like you're the person that is in love with you has a similar energy, and it has a little bit to do with the star energy. It's like being connected to the cosmos, seeing the faults in this reality basically, and how things are just kind of evil and corrupt on some levels. It could be that this person has strong beliefs about this earth plane being very bad and evil, and could possibly express that a lot, and that could cause some problems as well. And then the recent energy is Page of Pentacles, and it's like from Page of Swords to Page of Pentacles. Look how soft this energy is. I'm gonna ask the runes as well. Look how soft Page of Pentacles is compared to Page of Swords. It's almost like as you grow older, you just got so much softer in your energy, and you learned how to integrate and just integrate yourself completely in this life in a way that's very harmonious and peaceful. So let's ask a little bit more about this Page of Swords energy. Could be that you knew this person that's in love with you as could have been a childhood friend actually. This person could have had a very strict father and a dysfunctional mother, or vice versa. But get Ansus here, which could be someone who's very, very strict, could be very disciplinarian, and then we get Wunjo, which is supposed to be about joy and happiness. So this is kind of Odin with Frigga basically, but when it's reversed, it's kind of like something is wrong here. So this is someone who could have had parents that were abusive. Maybe you had problems as well in childhood, but something was happening with the parents, that maybe this person had a role model that was maybe a bit abusive. Could have had an abusive parent, or someone who was an authority that was very abusive, and that ruined the joy basically in the family. And then future influences, get Wheel of Fortune, which means there's a lot of luck and fortune coming into this connection. and there's more joy, and I feel like there's a lot of healing here on inner child. Let me ask specifically about Wheel of Fortune. There could be something happening around a birthday as well. Could be a celebration coming up. Something is very important around a specific date that is coming up, and it could be some kind of reunion. We get Ansus here with Otala. Otala is again, it has to do with your home and security and your ancestry. And so basically what I feel like is, whatever happened with, and this, you know, if this is you, or if this could also be the person in love with you, I feel like there was a someone they didn't trusted, but there are other family members, there are other ancestry especially, that are there, that are supportive. But it could have been some kind of morality issue with a family member, and there could have been a few secrets that were never told, and this person could be holding on to secrets, things that they just never told anybody. Four of Wands speak of the person who's in love with you. So Four of Wands speaks of celebration of love. So there could be a celebration of love coming up. And Ace of Swords is you. So you have some kind of truth. Maybe you know this person's secrets. Maybe you're the only one. Maybe you sense it as well. It could be that you're sensing it but not knowing it, but you sense it. But I feel like this friendship, because there is a friendship energy here as well, is actually bringing you a lot of it gives you purpose, and it gives you confidence, because together as a union, you're actually very strong, you're very powerful. Nine of Pentacles is like Odin in the Norse Gods and Goddesses deck. It's like you can fly high because you are together, and you give each other strength, you give each other wings. I feel like this is your person, the eagle, and then you can fly high because this person who's in love with you, like you make each other stronger basically. It's like you give this person wings, and this person want to take you somewhere. And at the final card is Judgment, and Judgment is often a relationship that's saved in the last minute. So it could be that this is someone you're in a relationship with and you nearly broke up, but then you worked it out. You talked about something that was incredibly important. I'm just going to get a clarification around Judgment. Yeah, Rido is the soul as well. So there was some very, and this is connected also to Wheel of Fortune, there's been some very significant events. There's been a lot of fated situations in this connection, but I feel like the fact that you met this person, that was destiny as well. And I feel like one saved the other, because as you can see here, this mermaid here is saving this other mermaid in the last minute. So it's like one of you got saved in the last minute, and it could also be that you decided to save the relationship in the last minute. If you're not in union, it could be someone you were in connection with, and the connection helped this person, and maybe you don't know how much it helped this person, but it could be that Judgment here, and then underlying is Tower, that someone really needed saving. But with Judgment, sometimes it's also a little bit of codependency there, that someone is always needing saving all the time. So make sure that it's not that energy that you're always saving each other all the time. But I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles, it's almost a completion of that energy of, I don't think there's codependency, because there's like a lot of completion here, and it's interdependency. It's the opposite of codependency. It's like you are together and you are perfectly connected in union without being overly dependent or too independent. Because if you're too independent, the thing is that you can end up then growing apart. So if there had been times where you felt you're growing apart from this person, I feel like you're going to come together. Okay, so this again is this Ansus keeps showing up. So it's a lot you need to talk about. Communication will heal this relationship. This will heal this union and this connection. Dagas here, underlying, I feel like there's already been some kind of breakthrough in this connection. I feel like this is the Wheel of Fortune, you know, it's Dagas, breakthrough, Gebo, which is the union, the connection, Ansus, which is the communication. So it's like it goes in a circle like this. And it's not a cycle that's bad. It's a really positive circle because it's connecting the energy. And it keeps you from drowning. It keeps you from falling into the abyss. So it could be that for both of you, this is a relationship that is very life-saving, actually. So if you haven't met this person yet, it could be your next relationship. For some of you, if this is someone you knew in the past, it could be that you saved each other. If you're together with this person, it could be that this relationship has saved you and the other person. And that's the person who's in love with you. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and please like, share and subscribe so I can keep making more videos. Bye bye guys!